So I've been AFK for much of the day. Ugh. Oh, right, only about an hour here, because every time the server restarts, I switch which of the wool farms I'm AFK at, and the last reset was an hour ago. Well, an hour and a quarter ago, which means the next one is in about 45 minutes. Okay. But we're not going to hang out at the wool farm today. Let me check it. I have changed my microphone situation because as iffy as my audio has been all along, it's been horrendous these past couple of days. So I'm actually using a different microphone. And it looks like it's coming through okay. I did a quick recording test, which seemed okay. Oh, and right, because I was AFK at the wool farm, I may have had game sounds completely off so that I wasn't listening to, you know, continuous buying. Alright. I have not obtained a Riptide Trident yet, alas. 6 rockets is not gonna cut it. But I have more. Oh, and the rain stopped anyway, so Trident wouldn't have been all that helpful. I still have not dealt with the need for a nether tunnel yet, because I'm still not sure where a portal's going to go. Oh, incidentally, looking at the wool farm up at Y200, right? That is a very logical thing to do to avoid loading any hostile mobs in any caves below the water. That would have been a good choice for my base, which doesn't depend on the terrain. I did want it to have good grass color, but other than that, it didn't really matter what biome it was in. So why then deal with the terrain? Kind of a silly thing to do, right? Getting a little off track here. But since I've already put so much effort into clear cutting the trees, I'm gonna just go ahead and light up the caves. So, figured that would be a slightly more interesting stream than the block placing and tree clearing. But you can see I do have the schematic down. I just haven't really done anything with it yet. Oh, right. Did I solve the... Yes, I did. I did solve the lack of light overlay. It's got to remember it's on a different hotkey than I am used to. I think okay, let's get some more charcoal smelting. Bees are doing rather well. Not sure how much honeycomb I'm actually going to need, but if it comes right down to it, I can sell it. All right, so there is a largish cave over this away. Lush cave, obviously, at some point anyway. Let me check something real quick. That is not at all what I meant to do. I do have plenty more food. Okay. And this is silky pick, yes. Okay, so yeah, this should be interesting. I had thought the entrance was up here. No, it is over here somewhere. Also no. Haven't actually been out here to the base in probably close to 2 weeks. Did I cover the entry point to the cave? Because if so, that was a very silly thing to do. I covered an entry point. Okay, let's get that light overlay on. Okay. Eek. Let's keep going. Okay. Sort of. Okay. Always want to make sure I've got an escape route. well, that's done. This appears to be where it gets a little more interesting. Hi there. In case you're new here, hi, I'm a scaredy cat, so yes, I am taking the long way down to make it a little easier to not fall to my death. Huh. Okay. I was really expecting this to be a lot more Swiss cheesy. Alright, well, we can grab some ores on the way back up top, and then I guess we can dig down from the oop, got some more over here. From the azalea tree. Okay, this is a little more the sort of nonsense I was expecting. Oh, goody. Okay. Okay. Oh, I might also, well, not that I've made it to Deep Slate yet. Oh, and it doesn't matter anymore because you can, wait, can you? I think you can already bobble up your Deep Slate in the, whatchamacallit, Stonecutter. Okay. Ooh, missed a little spot there. Come on. Also apparently missed my way back up. All right. I don't have any burning need for what am I thinking? Rooted dirt. But that would be one way to definitely get down to a cave. That said, I don't appear to have what. Oh. Okay. Do I have an ores one? Yes, I do. Okay, I really need to get this ender chest sorted out. Where's just like dirt going? Apparently here. Manacles, I guess, are going there. And mob drops here. Oh, I did end up getting the lava chicken disc. Which was fun. Okay, let's turn the light overlays off until I get back underground. It is almost nighttime, so let's make sure I am not phantom bait, although how much that matters when I'm going to be underground is kind of, you know what, it's not going to matter because I'm going to be underground. But I'm here, it's almost 1832, so let's take a nap and get on with it. Okay. there was another entry point over this way somewhere. But there's also another azalea tree, but I think there was like an actual cave opening somewhere over here. Yeah. No, not there apparently. All right, let's get the numbers back. I'm not sure with this mod how to get it to show me just the block light level. I don't particularly like having the two sets of numbers. I am seeing a couple of areas that need lighting over there. This isn't supposed to be lighting up the outside day, though. There is more lighting up of the outside that needs to happen. Okay. Anything else I've missed over here? Yep, I see you right over there. There we go. Okay. Oh, hi there. Bye. Where'd you go? Oh. No. I do have Respiration 3, but I do not have Infinite Air. So, yeah, no. Okay. There we go. Oh, hi there. Goodbye. Okay. Hi there. Oh, goody. Who's shooting at me? And why am I trying to kill you with my pickaxe, which, unlike the regular axe, does not, in fact, have Smite 5 on it? Okay. I just keep getting all the dead ends, don't I? I mean, that's not terrible. Hi, Bon. I am using a completely different microphone, and it is not anywhere near as close to the mic, the mouse. It is not a permanent fix by any means because it is a webcam mic and not a great one. Hi, Pillar. But it'll do. Okay. Did I get everything down here? I think so. Honestly. Okay. Was there not also a higher up opening? I realized a bit earlier that it is rather foolish that I am having to do this, but the amount of work I've put into already on the terrain means I do need to do this. But the sensible thing to do would have been, and it still could be, I still could go up to Y200 with that. Because I don't need the terrain. So if I were to go just over the water, of which there is plenty, and just, this is not that big of a space. That could be a thing. But I figured for today at least I would light up the caves because that's just generally a good thing to do anyway. And I think what I'm gonna end up doing is just digging down from the azalea tree. Because rooted dirt's always good to have. Seem to have quite a copper vein too. Oh, GG, Vaughn. But yeah, that is generally one of two ways people deal with the spawn proofing on this server particularly, is either just dig out a whole perimeter, so you just dig through all the caves and make them all go away, or build way up in the air. Don't care about gravel at the moment. I'm not really leaving myself a good way back up. I might want to do something about that. Okay. So yeah, why don't I treat this like a dig? Of course, I still felt like it's something every single person does, and that's obviously not true, because we see the various bases at the end of season tour. don't all do either up in the sky or full perimeter dug, but a lot of them do, and it kind of frustrated me to realize I could have taken that approach from the start and saved myself a fair bit of what I've been doing for the last few weeks, other than AFKing at the wool farm. Which, to be fair, is mostly what I've been doing because that is the thing I can do while I'm working. Because as long as my internet connection holds up, does not affect my work to be AFK on the server. Okay. How are you all doing, and what are you all up to? I hope you had a good Canada Day, Vaughn? Monday and Tuesday off, so you were traveling back on Canada Day, so you missed all the fun things. That seems like backwards somehow. Oh dear. Let's do that for now. Oh, for goodness sake. What I'm going to need to do is this, and I'm gonna have to go back up to, oh, I do have some wood, okay. Okay. one. There we go. Let's get those out of there too. And that's already almost full, so let's go ahead and make another one. Okay, there we go. GG, Vaughn. Could have taken Thursday, Friday instead, but you have a week at the end of July, so you wanted to space it out more. Fair. That makes sense. Okay, that appears to be regular. I could have put that shulker away. I don't care about regular dirt. Apparently I need more. Something or other. That's all regular dirt. Well, we're getting clay, so we must be getting close. Don't actually have a burning need for clay. I don't have a burning need for rooted dirt either, but it's slightly harder to come by. Might add that to my little shop. Such as it is almost all sold out of everything. I think the only thing it has left is granite. Because it was just basically a bunch of ites. And predictably, the one people were most interested in and ate up the first was calcite. Music, you are a little much for this. Oh, it is already the top of the hour, huh? Okay. Well, we're safe enough here. Let's put up a burb screen while we wait out the reset. Oh, I did actually attempt to capture. First I tried replay mod, and then I realized I was gonna have to speed it up so much it would be like flashing like wild, because I don't think you can turn off the day-night cycle in replay mod. So I installed flashback for while I was doing the clear cutting and everything. I still haven't figured out or sat down and spent any time trying to learn how to actually render that, but I may do that at some point. And what's reminding me of this is I'm looking at where it says has the little tick box to record the server on my screen, and that's from replay mod, which I might as well uninstall because I'm not doing videos generally, and if I'm going to learn flashback, that seems to do a better job, especially if it's going to be a long thing like deforestation and flattening of a large area, so that you can take out the day-night cycle. And then all the other fancy stuff that the pros use it for, but you know, I'm not even trying any of that. Okay, we got 28 seconds left to restart. Okay, and we're back. Do I have to go in and out of full screen to make it show? Wow, long stream delay. I'm still looking at the burb screen on my phone. There we go. And no, I don't need to go back in and out of full screen. Okay, back to digging. Here we go. Okay. Oh good, we have perilous gravel, my favorite thing ever. Okay. I don't like having to come up like that. Yep, that would be why. Alright, so not a big chat delay. Oh, that's my problem. Oh, goody. Thunderstorms coming in, so things may be wonky. Yeah, we might be having some soon as well. Oh my! And this is why I've never been a fan of lighting up caves, but since Caves and Cliffs, oh boy. But that's why I decided to do it on stream. So I might be kind of alone, but I'm not entirely because you're here. Uh-huh. I'm gonna have to bridge over there, aren't I? Can't quite. Okay, Sunset, you're very pretty, but I don't need you going directly in my eyeballs. Can't come rescue. I know. I mean, Pillar could, but Pillar has probably got his hands full doing something else at the moment. Okay, where was that Skelly shooting me from? I hear you. I guess hitting you with a torch might not be the best approach, but you know. In my defense, it's what was in my hand at the moment. Okay. The advantage to lush caves is at least the glowberries do give you some light. one of the things the greenhouse has spoiled me for is knowing when I am within and outside of my base boundaries, because I'm gonna have to figure that out from coordinates here. Hey there. Okay. Oh, good. Here comes another one. Come on. Oh, you're stuck? Oh, poor thing. Don't think I've ever seen a zombie try to do drift leaf parkour before. That was, interesting. Okay. Now, here's the thing. If I'm thinking I'm going to put the base up in the air, should I do down at deep slate level at all? They're learning. That's a terrifying thought. I'm gonna go with no. Going down to deep slate, well, I'm already at deep slate level, but into deep slate only territory doesn't make a whole lot of sense. If I'm gonna put everything up in the air, because that will put everything out of despawn range. Okay. Can't eat. Oh, goody. Oh, good grief. And where is that coming from? Oh, there you are. I got you that time. I thought I saw another green menace down there. Nope, that's not the one. I do realize that the adventurous way to do this would be just to jump down, but have you met me? Oh. Oh good, I hear a bunch of them. Hey there. I did think I saw a creeper down here. Oh good, that's over on the other side of the wall. Alright, well... Oh, good grief. I think I was annoyed earlier that the caves were running out. Oh, there's where you got to. Oh, good. Alright, I have done a terrible job of keeping track of where I am. You know me, I'd be jumping down and running around while they chase me and then getting you to clean my bits up after you've died. Yes! Alright. This where I came in? Yes. Oh yeah, he had a spear. Very glad I got him before he could use it on me. Okay. Oop. Okay. The sun is making this very difficult. Okay. Oh, good. That's where I just was. Yeah, I have done a terrible job here. I also think I'm at the outer limits of my base. We need to be reasonably safe here. Let me take a quick peek. Okay, no, I'm still within the bounds. So that's good at least. I don't remember how I got down here, so I feel like I'm just going to end up digging up. Let's see where we come out. Okay. Maybe don't go that way. There we go. Okay. Moments like this, I do miss free camp. Just so I can see what the heck I'm under. Okay, well, this is not even close to where I thought I was. But okay, let's get rid of the light overlay. Oh, what did I... Huh? What just happened? That was an interesting lag spike. Okay. I end up with coal, too? Thought so, but I don't see it. Here's the gunpowder. Alright, and let's grab... Actually... Okay, so we got a row and a bit of rooted dirt. I think I saw ore in here. Okay. Somewhere I was throwing weird stuff like that. I guess that's going in with mob drops. go. Alright, this one has such a mixed bag. Alright, let's put any ites in there. Alright, that's ores. That can go away. Sign can go join the other ones here. Do I have room for slabs up here in this ridiculous starter hut? Yeah, let's do that for now. Why do I have almost a stack of furnaces? I probably don't want the answer to that. Okay. Any other ites? Let's grab stone. Not gonna deal with the mossy cobble. Okay, get out of room for stone. Such a mess. End up supper and grab a popsicle. That sounds like a great idea. I think I will plan to have a popsicle once I finish stream. All right. Honestly, I don't think I even need to go over the water because despawn range is 128. And the area I've been working with over here is 64. 64 plus 128. Why am I attempting to do this in my head? I'm using a computer. Computer has a calculator somewhere. Do not do math on stream. 192, so just under 200. So yeah, if I go up to Y200, that should do it. And then lighting up underground becomes a non-issue. The surface is lit. For the most part, I should probably have a look-see about areas that haven't ended up lit. That's the reason I claimed such a large area too, is because of the need to be responsible for spawns in 128 blocks in any direction. Let's turn this back on. Oh, and I did actually draw a line basically around the base. Based on a 300 block radius. Oh, I see a whole lot of red here. And I should probably stick with it because honestly, for this server, that's not all that large. And there could be stuff I end up expanding, although I doubt it at this stage. But since it's already claimed, might as well stick with it. Hey, Fox. Honestly, this would have been a better use of stream time. It's just lighting up out here. Okay, now we're getting back closer, although, hey, there's a spot I missed. Okay, over there needs fixing. Where's my... Oh, I'm outside. See? So easy to end up outside your borders. Okay. Oh, I should probably eat something. The other bonus to being up in the air would be that I should be out of loading range of the passive mobs too. And not have to worry about continually culling them. Which for cows and pigs and chickens, fine, but you know, foxes, wolves, I don't want to have to call them. Turtles either. So yeah, going up in the air seems like the way to go. Making sure that everything at ground level is lit. Because if I'm going to put a dirt platform up in the air, that's got its own issues. Okay. Random blocks out in the middle of the water. Honestly, I am not lighting those up. I am just digging them up. Okay. All right. So let's go up there. And let's take that and move it up to okay. Yeah, I should probably sleep to make sure. Reset my phantom clock. Okay. What if I also move it over that away? Just so that it's over water. No, I don't need that. I just need stick. I don't want area selection. Got completely over water. Not at all. All right, yeah, now it's completely above water. And that little thing. Okay. So that makes a little more sense. Those I just as soon saved. How much do I have in the way of regular dirt? Not rooted dirt. That I'm probably going to throw in my shop. Okay. Well, I had more regular dirt. But apparently I was wrong. Well, what I do have a ton of Papa Deep Slate. All right. start from here. Alright, don't currently need the light overlay, so let's get rid of that. Almost at 9 o'clock, believe it or not, which is mind-blowing. Not least because I've still got sun in my eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, right. Okay. There we go. Actually, yeah, no, that's fine. I'm not over my bound border, am I? Because if I am, I'm gonna have to move it. Come right up to the end of it, which makes this very silly. Let's see. There we go. No, we're not right at it. Might be over there. Let's get the... Put stuff back. Okay. Oh, I wish the numbers would reorient to which way I'm facing. That's annoying. Eesh. Okay. Oop. Yep. I'll throw a torch there. Okay. And we are definitely well within. We could move this all over that way a bit, just so it's not right at the edge over there, but I don't think that's a huge deal, considering the amount of buffer between bases. We should be fine. Plus, I'd just as soon be well out of range of the... Oh, that's the other thing. The... What do you call it down there? The, Trail ruin. Wait, why does it feel... Because I'm one over. What did I just do and why? I definitely don't want to do that. Wow, I already went through all of that? That is green wool. That is not grass. Why do I even have a stack of green wool? Okay, but I think, yeah, we can do this up here. And that means the portal will end up here somewhere. Probably more down that end. Be a little more central. Wait. 7 o'clock is what it almost is. What was I looking at that I thought it was going on 9 p.m.? I mean, I guess I was also thinking it was Saturday, which 9 p.m. would be when I'd be finishing up. But but also what? Yeah. Okay. Oh, actually, Bon, let me show you the trail ruin, which I discovered while I was doing this business. Ta-da! So I will definitely need to do that at some point. I think over this way is most of where I did light up, so we should actually be fine. But also look at... Yeah, I'm not rendering anywhere near 50 entities. So, don't know how deep it goes, but that'll be a project for another day. That looks really weird up there. Probably going to have to do some leveling after all to get the grass to fill all that in. But hey, I was planning to do that anyhow. So, oh, and hey, that's the end of the music, which let me convince it to go back to the beginning. But that is also my cue to wrap up. All right, let me get myself inside. Hey, bees. And let's take stock of what we do next. That's unhelpful. Actually, I should start by seeing if anybody else is streaming from the server. I'm the only one with the live tag. Check one other thing. Well, I'm not seeing any that make a whole lot of sense to raid, and everybody is very quiet and I think lurking. which is fine. I appreciate you, whether you're chatting, whether you're lurking. However, it probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense to do a raid. I think we're going to call it there and just say thank you very much for hanging out. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day. Saturday depends on when I get home and how bad the heat has affected everything. So we'll see what we'll see about Saturday. It might end up moving to Sunday evening. But whenever that stream ends up, it will be longer because last week's Spoopy Stardew got cut short. So, there's that. Alright, thanks again for watching and for hanging out. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye!